Spend Sunday with me as a childcare center owner. I forgot to post the schedule this week, so I went in right away on Sunday morning so that I could get that posted. I had a couple of other projects that I was going to be working on, but I knew that I needed to get the schedule done right away. Once the schedule was done, I went ahead and I started picking up this front room. Popping all of these balloons was very satisfying. Dare I say, it might be more effective than therapy. Then was the start of the big task of the day. So I am mounting all of these boards onto our walls so that we can put up clipboards for the kids to be able to hang all of their artwork. We have tried to do like clothespins and then tried to do clips with clothespins attached to them, and everything ends up falling out of the wall or it ends up putting giant holes. So I decided we're going to do the clipboards, we're going to mount them, and then they are going to last long term. The biggest thing with this project is I had to try and attempt to do it by myself, and these boards are quite long. So I was attempting to measure everything out and then mark it on the wall so that I could like put one screw in and then use the level to be able to kind of level it all out and put them on the wall, get them level, get everything secured, and then I'm going to go back and I'm going to paint everything so that as there's like little cracks in between it, you can't see that necessarily. You can tell that it's like essentially elevated, but then you're not going to see like the raw wood color. I got a good chunk of it done, but then I did have to pop out for a football game, and when I came back, I kept going. So I wanted to get as many of the boards mounted as I possibly could, and then I would do all of the painting all at once. Well, of course, as I started pulling all of the stuff out, then I realized that I had no paint at the prep building and that they had actually taken the lid off of the paint and it had ruined all of it. I was praying that the paint was still good at nursery care. It definitely was on the watery side, but lucky enough for me, it was covering it enough that I called it good. I used an old tablecloth to be able to put on the ground, and thank goodness that we also have concrete on the floor because I 100% had this tablecloth down and was still dripping paint everywhere. After I got all of the boards like essentially covered as much as I possibly needed them to, I just walked around to try and find like the random little spots on the wall that were kind of gross, and I covered those up. Then I headed back to my office so that I could wrap things up. Of course, then I got sidetracked and I started going through our onboarding manual, and I was like, oh, I could do this, I could do that. And then all of a sudden 30 minutes later, I'm like, you need to go home. So that's what I did. I packed up my stuff and I headed home.